everybody. You're like, Kismet, did you just wake up? Yep. Holy mackerel. I slept through all my alarms. Nobody bothered to wake me up. I literally got up 10 minutes ago. Oh, God, I am out of it. I am out of it. Holy moly. I was absolutely tired. I realized I ran way too long on that stream before. I need to go over here and clear off some space for a second, too. Hold on a sec. I got that tweaking done, though. Got that done. I got that stuff copied off earlier, so that's good. So we're going to have at least a little bit of room to record some video action today. Let's delete all this stuff off. Make sure I'm not screwing anything up. We'll count that as close enough. All right, boom. Yes, all right, there we go. Oh, man. Whew. Man, did I have so much fun earlier today. We had lots of fun. We played Fallout 76. We got that going on. We did our dailies. We did our dailies for yesterday. We did our dailies for today, which is Wednesday, into Thursday. And we also played a ton of New World. Got a bunch of stuff going on. Now, I got a little bit of a problem with New World right now, and I'm going to show you why here in a second, is the fact that still in queue. Now, I actually got out of queue again on purpose because I needed to try to fix my Twitch thing. For some reason, my Twitch drops weren't coming through that I had gotten. And that's because you have to go turn it on the settings as well. So I actually had to escape out of the queue and then redo it. And so, yeah, the queues are massive. So keep that in mind. They are pretty large. But then again, we're on a very popular server. In fact, our server has now become one of the top 5 most popular servers on the US East. Because they're in there and there are a bunch of people in there just absolutely not getting out of the server. When they are AFK, they are just running in the corner. They're blocking their ability for anybody else to get in, which is like slowing up the queue, right? So if you're not going to be in the game for more than 30 minutes, please take a moment and consider others and get the heck out of there. And that's what I did. I logged out. And it does cause me to have to wait, 4 or 5 hours to get back in again. But right about this time of night, there's a lot of people going, and they've fallen asleep. So instead of me falling asleep, I am trying to wake back up again. And so I'm going to wake up for a while, but I am still in the queue. So I have to wait for that to happen. Yeah, good morning. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, waking up a bit. Earlier, we gave away a copy of New World in our mega giveaway that we're doing. We're going to give away some more love today as well, or tonight. We'll probably play some Diablo 2. I've got that loaded up, and we're going to play that while we're waiting in the queue. Now, I would imagine it's going to be at least a couple hours before we get back into New World. We can run around, do some more of our stuff, get leveled up. Don't get frustrated, everybody. I know it kind of sucks to have to wait in queue, but this is how every MMO launches. This is how they work, especially ones that are massively popular, like New World is. New World is easily into 1 million players going and trying to get in on select servers. Now, of course, they need to learn their lesson like everybody else because this is their first MMO. And then when they have MMOs, I could have warned them of this, but they weren't listening, that this was going to happen, and everybody could have warned them. And we did try to tell them, you should limit it at this level. And then once everybody's on that server, now hopefully this is what they do, is they have it set to a certain amount. And then it's holding that at that level for a few days, and then move up that cap just a little bit. To try to figure out what the actual queue amount is in those particular servers. So say the queue amount is on average 1,000 to 2,000 players most of the time, not counting peak times. Now peak times, of course, you're gonna have like 3, 4, 5,000 people trying to get on these super popular servers. But after a few days, some people will stop trying to do it. Some people will go to other servers and play over there and whatnot because they don't want to be on the thing. And then you'll have an average of say 1,000 or 2,000 peeps, and then you bump the server up by that much, and then boom, there you go, no queues. I hope they've thought that far. I doubt it. I doubt it. I have a feeling that we are going to do some queues for at least a week or two until it starts to balance out a bit. People got to go back to work. People got to do their stuff. But expect some queues. So what I did is when I got out of the game, I just re-queued up so that when, or well, actually I re-queued up and then I canceled it, tried to fix my Twitch thing because I realized there's in settings, you have to do your Twitch thing. And then I re-queued up again. So that my being in the game does not block someone else from playing the game. And if I have to wait another hour or two to get back in, totally worth it to me, because I'll just play another game and do something else like sleeping, which is what I was doing. And then, of course, also sending you guys some love as well. I already had one error and reset my queue, but it's put me both times around 100, stuck at 74 now for 30 minutes or so. All right, who's no worries, man. Well, at least you got back at 100, so that's good. I'm at 1,104 after, I don't know how many hours it has been. Let's see, I left around 7, 8, 9, 10, so about 3 hours ago. And again, this is because people are AFKing in game and then not getting out of the game. So it will definitely take a while. So if you want to get in game, this is something I'm advising all of my members and then all of everybody who watches my stream, is if you want to get in the game at 6 p.m., guess what? Start logging in at 1 p.m. And you're like, well, Kismet, I got to work. Well, here's the thing. Before you leave for work, reset your queue, log out. In fact, log all the way out of the game is probably a good idea. Log in, get in the back of the queue, start it up, and then hopefully when you come back home from work, it'll be there, because it might take 8 hours. We'll see. But there is a drop-off time. And drop-off times happen during food times, usually about 6 p.m. To about 9 p.m. And then it really starts to drop off the later it gets, right? So that queue will drop off when people get too tired and then they go, okay, I'm going to go to sleep. And then, especially when they do maintenance. When they do maintenance, boom, it will kick everybody off the server. Then all those people who are AFK will get kicked, and then the rest of us can get in and play, if you know what I mean. And that's how that kind of cycle works in the launch of MMOs. Now, if you can't handle that, if it's too much for you, if you're losing control of yourself, I suggest you don't do launches of MMOs, because this is the way it's always been. This is not unique just to Amazon games. This has been happening since the beginning of time, everybody, or the beginning of gaming. And I was born about the same time as the modern gaming has begun. And this has happened in just about every single MMO. Other than Star Wars: The Old Republic, they actually had a really good launch. Though on theirs, some people didn't get in on day one. They didn't get to play the game at all on day one because they did rolling launches. So I got on day 2, by the way, in the game. But I knew that my guild name was already done and my name was already done because they had made a website where I could put my name in and I could gather my members and I could approve all the members who were in the guild. So even if I didn't get in on day 1, guess what? On day 2, I got in. I got my name. All of a sudden, everybody in the guild got a guild invite on that website. And then, bam, everybody was in on day 2. And some were day 3, some were day 4, and some were day 5, by the way. Some of my members did not get in the game until 5 days after launch. But it was really smooth, and thus there was no queues and no nothing. Everybody got in, we did our thing, and we had fun. We went off and run it. Now, I don't know if they had as many players as Amazon Game does. There's a lot of players. But you think a $1 trillion company could find a solution for this, and hopefully they will. Hopefully right now they got all their smartest people sitting around going, now how can we get rid of these queues so that people don't get so frustrated and are review bombing our product right now, because the product is great. The queues suck. You know, that's the way it is. It sucks waiting in line no matter what you do. It sucks whether you're standing at Disneyland and you're waiting in a line. You got 8 hours to go to Disneyland, and you're waiting an hour, or you're waiting a 2-hour line. Well, guess what? Now you got 6 hours to go to Disneyland. Now you go to your second ride. You go there for 2 hours. So now you've been to 2 things in 8 hours, right? So now you got 4 hours left to be there, right? How many more rides you going to get in? Well, you got to get lunch in, so that'll take an hour or 2. Now you got how much time you got left? 2 hours left. and you got to pick one more ride. And guess what? You did 3 rides at Disneyland in 8 hours for about $250 that you spent to get in. You got 3 rides in. You know what I mean? That happens. That happens all the time. So again, do not get frustrated. If you're getting frustrated, you need to log out. You need to do something else. You need to go play another game. You need to watch a movie or do whatever it takes to calm yourself down so you're not being negative and you're not getting all triggered on this, because this is going to continue to happen. And you're going to have errors. You're going to get knocked out of the game. You're going to have queue problems. Some people have been getting in, and then it takes so long for their thing to load that it actually kicks them right back out again. That sucks. That's a really bad bug, so they're working on that as well. Expect all of that stuff. Expect all that stuff to happen. I suggest have something else to do on tap, right? Something else to do while you do it, and don't neglect your real life to sit in a queue, right? Don't be just sitting here going, can't get in, nothing I can do. Oh my God, right? You got plenty you can do. You can do 1,000 other things. You can clean your house. You can clean up your room. Don't try to clean your keyboard while you're in queue, everybody, because you can accidentally hit the cancel key or screw something up. Do not do that. But when you're not in queue, then do that. But when you're in queue, don't touch nothing. Just let it run. It'll take care of itself. You have nothing you need to do. You don't need to watch it. Come back and check it every 30 minutes to an hour. I'd say for every 1,000 is going to be on a super popular server like ours. Every 1,000 is going to be easily an hour or 2. I would say probably closer to 2 hours. And for every 500, say an hour, right? Roughly. But you don't really know, because it depends on how many people are leaving the server. They have to leave the server for more people to get in. And when people are standing there AFK, then people cannot get in. So that's why I get out. I get out for that reason, so everybody else can get in, and including my members as well. So it gives them that extra slot. So I do ask my members, please do not sit in game. Do not go AFK and run in the corner. Do not do a macro that makes you jump every 10 seconds so you don't get knocked out. Because I can do the same thing, but that's not right. It's not right to block other people from getting in the game. Now, speaking of, let's go take a look at the queue, and then we're going to play some Diablo 2. How about that? Let's go. And here we are, everybody. All right, I'm 1,015 right now. We're going to get it going on. Correct. There you go. I think there's 2 different queue structures. Those who are queuing for starting area and those who are advanced. I think there's 2 queues if you've logged in the game before, and then if you have not logged in. I did notice that earlier. Like, I got in, and then I was like 1,018, and other people who had already been logged in for a while were like 2,300, 2,700. I don't know what that weirdness is, why I would start earlier in the queue, but I think it has to do with people who've been DC'd as well. So if you got knocked out and you log back in within probably 5 or 10 minutes, it's going to probably put you at a higher queue because you probably got DC'd from the game or knocked out of the game incorrectly. So it kind of, I think, takes that into consideration. I think that's what that is. Because this time, when I logged out, I logged all the way out, and I was out for like 10 minutes or so. I was talking at the end of the stream. And when I logged back in again, I was way in the back of the queue. I was 2,700. And then I quit again while I was trying to fix my Twitch thing, because I realized that in my settings, I have to turn my Twitch thing on for it to work. And now it's on. So now you guys can see when I'm in the game. And then it also shows when I'm streaming and stuff like that. And it went down a little bit too while we're talking. And so I fixed that, and then I got back in the queue, and I was even further back. I was like 2,800. And so I'll wait in line and be an example of our virtues, being patient, being positive. Do not fall into that trap, everybody, of just complaining constantly. Everybody understands there's queues. Everybody understands it's frustrating. Everybody understands it. It doesn't do any good to go and bombard Amazon games about it and tell them you're stuck in the queue and all that stuff. Because guess what? You're not the only one. Literally, hundreds of other players, thousands of other players are sitting in queue right now. Some people have been sitting in queue for 10 hours. Some people have been, there are 19,000 in queue. All right? There are 10,000 in queue, as opposed to us being 1,000 or 2,000 in queue. It is quite a success, but also with comes success comes issues and problems and whatnot. And again, I always find it smarter to just log out, log off, go do something else, and play another game. Like in my case, I'm going to play some Diablo 2 Resurrected. So here's this called tab target or tab tabbing out. So what I did is I got Steam up along with New World, and I've got about 50 hours in so far. Most of that hour, by the way, is in queue. Or a good portion of that is in queue, or just sitting with it up while I was waiting for the thing for 10 hours. So 10 hours of that was me waiting for the EU. And then I would say now another 10 hours is me just waiting in queue. So that's half my time. So I'd say really I got about 29 hours, maybe 25 hours in there, not actually in the game. So half of my time has actually been waiting for some reason or another. Now, the other thing I can do is I can go and tab out. If you keep Steam up and your queue, it allows you to tab over to Steam, and then you go ahead and click your stuff down here at the bottom, which I already did, brought up Diablo. Then I'm going to just hit play, and then you can play 2 games simultaneously at the same time. And you'll know when you get in the queue, because whatever you're playing is going to go really, really slow. So that's why I put Diablo 2 as my thing right now while we're waiting in the queue. And we'll go ahead and do that. And there you go. Yeah, you think the running in place thing? Well, I think that happens in every MMO. It happens in every MMO. It happens. This is not a unique thing just to Amazon games. It's like everybody treats it like it's a unique thing. If you've been around and you've played MMOs before, you know that's going to happen. You know it's going to happen if it's super popular, especially certain servers. It's going to take a while to get in. And so let's just find something else to do, and that is be smart and be an example of what a reasonable player will do, and that is find something else to do while you're waiting. So there you go. There you go, Paul. Now again, don't be negative. Don't be in there complaining every 5 seconds. Everybody knows that there's queues. Everybody knows this is frustrating. And if you feel yourself getting too frustrated, walk away. Walk away from the machine altogether. Find something else to do. Find some way of relaxing yourself. And just knowing that it doesn't last forever. There is a natural climb and a natural fall off to every MMO launch. And believe me, it will fall off eventually. Now right here, we're going to go ahead and hit Control. Click this. Move this over here. Click, click. Oh, I need to get my phone. Hold on a second. In case anybody's buzzing me. My kids were nice enough to get me some ice cream earlier, and I was asleep, and they didn't think it through, so when I woke up, I had a great ice cream soup. But ice cream soup is just as good as ice cream, almost. It was not solidified in any way, except for just a little bit of ice cream left. I don't know how long it had been sitting there on my desk. I appreciate them getting me some ice cream, but I wish my kids had a forethought to know, oh, Daddy's asleep. I'm going to go ahead and take the ice cream, and I'm going to put it in the freezer. So when he wakes up, he could actually have some ice cream. So I literally, drank that ice cream right before the stream. I do appreciate them going and getting it for me, though. I appreciate that. Thinking of their daddy, getting me some ice cream. I earned it. I sure did. All right, we'll get rid of all that stuff. Now, what have we been working on, everybody? We're playing the Sorceress. Here. I like playing a magic user, a caster. That's my jam. Right now we did upgrade our inventory. We got ourselves a decent staff here. We're going +2 firebolt, +3 mana. So I've got a lot of mana. Been collecting some gold, putting it away into the bank. Now, make sure you're putting your stuff away in the bank in case you can't recover your stuff for whatever reason. I like to put it in the bank. We also got 25% extra gold from monsters. And we're looking for some better gear here, maybe a hat that has this, but look at that, we got a nice yellow to get us going, +1 energy, +2 mana, boots and all of that fun stuff. Let's see how we're doing. Identify scrolls and portal scrolls, so we're gonna need some of those. I wonder if I can just use it straight from the bank when I'm buying this stuff. Let's go see. And I am totally slacking on this game. What I like to do is I like to go around and just blast stuff, get tons of cash, and then when you do that, Oh yeah, see, it just takes it right from the bank. Awesome. I forgot it did that. All right, and then I like to have like on average 5 of them on me. Let's see, we got 10 there. I'm pressing the wrong one. So here we go. 2 of these. And there we go. So I like to have about 5 of each thing. And I got way too many identifier scrolls. But you can also get these portals here where you can go ahead and, or portal books, right? These tomb of things where you can stack a bunch of those in there. You can also buy potions and things like that. But I'm interested in the good stuff, everybody. Look at these. Look at this. I'm interested in these +3 to Ice Bolt. I'm looking for Firebolt. Oh, right there. Oh, I could buy that. That is +3 to Firebolt, +50 damage to undead, and is socketed. So that's +3 to mana, though. See, I don't have enough things to socket in there to make that worth it right now. Though that is pretty nice. You know what? We're gonna keep saving up. We're gonna try to get into the 10, 11,000 like this one right here. +3 to Ice Bolt. Damage 2 to 8. What do I got right now? Damage 1 to 5. That's pretty nice though. This is pretty nice because this damage is 2 to 8, and this is 1 to 5. But it's +2 to Firebolt, +3 to mana. What do you guys think? What do you think is better? I would imagine this seems better to me with a +3 Firebolt, but you guys let me know. What do you think is better, the +3 Firebolt or +2 with +3 mana? I mean, +3 mana is basically 103, right? Yes, it's 103 as opposed to having more damage. And then also 2 slots to add to it as well. And we also got some other stuff here, which is a long staff, which is going to be better. Look at this one with +10 to mana, +2 warm, +2 thing. Again, anything that's just like super OP, like a +5 to Firebolt or something. Something insane like that. Look at that one. Holy mackerel. Faster caster rate, too. Ice Blast, Firebolt, and Ice Blast there. Attack rating, Inferno, increased maximal thing. Okay. Now, we also got wands, which are Necromancer. We've got a bunch of scepters, which is requires strength. And those are more for paladins. But you could use it if you wanted to. Like, I could use this wand, but it's not going to give me the plus stuff. It's not going to give me the plus rating for those particular classes. But I could use whatever I want. I mean, that's the great thing about Diablo, and the great thing about New World is the fact that you can use whatever. And I like to go and, take a peek and see what we got in there and just see what our goals are going in. Now, do we still have a town portal here? Let's go see. I don't see it. I can't even remember where it's at. Our town portal. Usually right over here. I think it's right there. No town portal right now, but there is a teleport. And I have a quest to do. And I can't remember what it is. Let's party. Let's see. What'll be my character stuff? Skill tree. Over here. Do I have points to give? I don't have any points to put in there right now. Quest log. Q for quest log. There we go. Look in Blood Raven in the Barrow Grounds next to the Coal Plains. And then this one is look for the tower in the Black Marsh beyond the Darkwood. Now, I think we already completed this previous quest. Alright, so let's go look for Blood Raven in the Burial Grounds next to the Cold Plains. So let's try to get some of that in. Cold Plains. And then we're also going to go ahead and just take a peek at the queue again. 51. So we're making some progress. We made a progress of about 200 in about, let's say, 20 minutes. So 200 every 20 minutes would be 20 times 2468. So that'd be 3. 2, 4. So that'd be 4. 4 times 20 would be 4 times 20. Let's see, 20, 60, 40, 80. It'd be 80 minutes. So hour and 10 minutes. There we go. All right. Woof. Man, I'd do some math after just waking up. I literally woke up when it said start my stream, everybody. So I'm still a little bit out of it. But you can help the stream right now by going ahead and retweet the stream. Go ahead and click that second link. It's going to take you up to Twitter. And go ahead and click that. And don't worry, everybody. We are going to do another giveaway here eventually. I hear somebody like banging around behind me, making lots of noise. I don't know what they're doing, but hopefully they get that going on. Let's see. I think that running in place thing is happening en masse now. Yeah, it does happen. People just think of only themselves, sadly. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to fall into that trap of not thinking of other peeps. Oh, that was a fairly tough mob there. I thought that was just like a regular mob. I'm glad I was firing away at him. Oh, that's a level up too. Wow! This game is great, everybody. If you've never played any Diablo, this is one of the greatest series of all time. Absolutely amazing. All right, new skill. Now, I've been going very heavy into Fireball. Now, you can always respec at some point as well. But let's see. Inferno. Creates a continuous jet of flame to scorch your enemies. Passive. Increases the rate at which you recover mana. That's pretty nice. We got Fireball. Creates an explosive spear of fiery death to engulf your enemies. Requires level 12. I don't think I'm anywhere close to level 12. I don't even know what level I am right now. Let's go down here and look. Let's see. Character. Character level is level 7. Alright, so I can't even get that skill yet. But I could go mana regenerate and work toward that. I can also go to lightning. Charge bolts, pretty fun. Let's see. Telekinesis, use the power to your mind to pick up enemies. Use objects to knock back enemies. Oh, okay. Static field creates an electrical field that reduces life of all the nearby enemies. Weakens enemies by 25%. Ice Bolt is really good because that slows down enemies. So it's good maybe to hit them with, if you have a big enemy that's chasing you, hit him with an Ice Bolt and then try to fireball them down or do whatever you want to do. Frost Nova creates an expanding ring of ice that damages and slows all enemies nearby. And Frost Armor increases your defenses and freezes enemies that hit you. Oh, that's cool. That's cool as well. So I feel like you really want to focus your power to do more and more damage as you get into tougher and tougher areas. So mana regen is great. But man, I get so many mana potions that I don't really need to worry about it. So I'm just going to go right here into Firebolt. I think that'll be fine for now. And then over here in the character tree, I've got a little bit of extra strength so that I can have a bit extra armor. But I'm going to go ahead and actually use a town portal. And we're going to go back in and we're going to see if we have any armor based on that strength. And let's go talk to our girl up here. See what she's all about. Right here. Now, oh, look at this. We got a Grand Charm. So let's go ahead and right-click that. And then click on this. What do we got? As fire damage. So that's a good charm. That's fire damage if we wanted to 1 or 2 fire damage to our weapon. And then a javelin. Again, how much is it worth now? 108. And then I click it, and now it's worth 234. But how much does it cost for the identification scroll? So the identification scroll costs you 100, and then you do it, then you actually only making like 30 profit, right? But that actually was that's gonna be fine. So adds 1 to 2 fire damage. Do I really want that? I don't know. I'll think it through. But let's take a look at the armor. Right now we have armor that gives us +2 to life and then also regenerates our mana by 8%. Right here, faster hit recovery, lightning resist. That's not something I'm really looking for right now. I need strength 15 for that one. I'll need strength 27 for that one. 27. Self repair brings back durability. I think I'm getting better than something I've got on my cap right now. I already got a yellow on my cap. Gloves. Let's see what we can do there. again, you're always thinking of upgrading your stuff. Oh, I'm going to press my button over there. You always want to be thinking of what's your next upgrade? What's your next upgrade? What's your next upgrade? Because it makes you more powerful, more powerful. Very much like New World, because New World takes a lot of inspiration from old school games like this for 800 now. Old school games like this where you don't have any classes. This game does not have a class. I mean, you are necromancer, you're whatever, but you most of the time you can use whatever weapon and whatever gear that you feel like is necessary for you to use. So that's pretty cool. So let's see, boots of remedy, fire resist. How's my boots right now? Oh, my boots could use. My boots are probably my #1 thing I can upgrade. Fire resist, poison length reduced. What do we got here? 11 enhanced defense. Attack rating +1 light radius. Oh, okay. +5 to mana. I would rather have the mana. So yeah, nothing too... Oh, wait, right here. Look at this. We've got some gloves, but we have to have strength 25 to get those gloves going on. And it's not really... Nothing there that's really better than what I've got. So kind of marginal on the blacksmith. So let's go talk to the trader and see what we can do down here. There you go. Yeah, find something to do. Come play some Diablo 2. I'm not playing multiplayer, but you can get it going on. When I first play games I haven't played before or haven't played in a long time, I will play solo just to get a general idea how to play first. Okay, so this is strength 15 here and strength 27. That's +9 to life. A lot of this stuff is just not my style that I need for my character. Replenish life. Yeah, again, I'm not feeling the vibe of any of this stuff. Nothing there. And again, I'm not going to be using any of that stuff. All right, so no vibe there. Let's go talk to the lady over here. Again, I suggest you check all your vendors. Big time.
Good day.
And again, let's see. Weapons. Look at that cool little wand right there. Golem mastery. Oh, I forgot. That's right. You can do your golem stuff. Oh, man. It's a long time since I remember that. Oh, look at this blue staff here. Look at that. Ice blast. Plus 10% damage taken goes to mana. And plus 50% damage to undead. Now, see, when you see one of a different color like that, that's how you know it's a special something, right? And that's 26,000. I find most of the time the things that you're going to find, like I'm not going to use that, and I'm not going to use that. How are we looking at our potions down here? Looking good. Take that out of there. Sell. Keep the rejuvenation one for sure. And this one I could go ahead and put it on my weapon, but you know what? I would just rather have the cash. And so I don't have any upgrades, really. But it's randomized. So every time you come back to town, every time you've been gone for a certain amount of time, you are going to have some random loot in there. And some of that random loot might be really good, or some of it might be super expensive, but really not what you're looking for on your particular character. But I'm going to go ahead and keep going here. I'm going to go ahead and say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put these stat points in here anyway, into 15 into strength, and just keep that energy afloat, everybody. Eventually I want to get into some vitality, but I really want to have as much mana as I can while I'm doing this, because this is what I do. Is my job is to pew stuff, right? Do some pew like I did right there. And again, our mission is to go and find this. So we're looking for Blood Raven in the burial grounds next to the Cold Plains. So we're looking for the burial grounds. Now, this is going to randomize every time you come out of the town, so it's not going to be exactly the same. So I suggest if you are going to play this game that you play it in a pretty long session, because otherwise you're just going to be running around in the same area over and over. Oh, you want some of this? Mama. What do we got here? Ooh, experience, all right. everybody. I love doing that. That's what's so great about being a caster. You're literally like a fireball machine. Whoa. You are a fireball machine. Oh, look, we got him trapped in there again. These guys are going to keep getting spawned until you kill this guy right here. He's going to keep rezzing them. He's going to keep rezzing them over and over again. You got to find those guys and eliminate them. All right, that was some fun. Yeah, this is just nothing but XP for me. See how he respawns those guys. Let's go ahead and get this loot. Now, I have a set where you can just go ahead and see all the loot on the ground. Because I won't remember after you're battling all of those guys. It'll be pretty hard to remember where the heck all your loot was. Again, I pick up everything. Because I'm a super looter, everybody, in every game that I play. Because I know that this is going to all add up to cash. But eventually... But eventually I can just go ahead and go to my inventory, open a town portal. Through the town portal, I go. Now, one of the cool things you can also do if you're playing with a group is you go through their town portal and they go through yours, and the town portals don't close. At least that's the way it was in Diablo 1. But here in Diablo 2, I don't know if that is a thing or not. Get in there? No. I don't know if that's a thing or not. You guys let me know in the chat. Can you actually, if you're playing with another person, can you just use their portal and they use yours? Oh, look at this. Let's see, defensive 10, 9, but it has no stuff and it's not socketed, so we're getting rid of that. Don't need this, don't need this. Again, your larger potions you definitely want to keep, because this way you can just kind of stock those up a little bit. Now, I suggest not to keep a ton of the smaller potions, but if I see some larger potions, I'll start to stock those up. I got plenty of inventory space to keep those going. I also got a charm here, which gives me extra gold from monsters. And there we go. So very easily can come back to town, use some of that cash to make some more cash. And there we go. Now traveling. Don't even think about it. Get out of here. Get out of here, lady. All right. And then we've got some more demons over here. And I try to use the minimum amount of mana that I can. But sometimes I just fire off in the distance. Like this. Now, we can also zoom in. Much harder to play zoomed in when you're a caster class. Now, you're a melee class. Zoomed in is your jam, man. You just run in there and wipe them out. But a caster class, I have to see those other guys. So, you're going to see my character pretty small there. There we go. Yeah, don't let it get to you, bro. Don't let it get you. I know it sucks when people are doing that, but again, you let it get to you, you let that negativity build up, it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. And remember, it's launch, so it's going to happen. It's going to happen. That stuff's going to happen. Crash is going to happen. Getting kicked out of the queue is going to happen. But it doesn't happen forever. And I feel like you can take some solace in the fact that it will not happen you know, as much a week or so from now. And, you know, there's a whole bunch of people right now trying to solve that problem, I'm sure. Like, what can we do about this thing? Because I'm sure that they're getting in earful, if you know what I mean, from players right now who are stuck in queue. All right, what are we doing here? I'm going to keep hitting M forever, I guess. What is this right here? To the cave level. And I keep forgetting what the heck I'm doing. I'm doing something. Look for Blood Raven in the burial grounds next to the coal plains. Okay, so where are the burial grounds? That's a good question. You're getting strong, too. She's one-shotting those now. She's getting strong. All right. And I love the idea of Diablo 2 where you're just like collecting crazy tons of loot, everybody. It's pretty fun. Alright, let's go into caves and see how we do. Now, the worst thing about being a caster class is when you get overwhelmed by mobs. If you all of a sudden have a bunch of ranged mobs after you, you're in trouble. So you'll see me go pretty timidly into caves and stuff like this, just so I can see them before they see me. Like that. And there we go. Oh, poisoned me. I'd take 3 hits. Again, see, ranged classes now hit me. Watch out for those ranged classes. You can dodge just like you can in other games. You can just move to the side when they're shooting arrows at you. It's just these type of games are the same thing I always think about when you're playing PvP. Never stand still. If you're standing still, you're dead. That's pretty much it. That's how PvP works. If you're standing still, everyone's going to target you. You're like, oh, look, someone's standing still there. Get them. Get that person standing still. Unless you're a tank, it's going to work out badly for you, usually. Unless you're super elite and epic that you can stand there and tank 15 people wailing on you. That's pretty impressive. Whoop, look out. Oh, God, that's a... Get the other ones first. That's called blast them like a machine gun.
I can't carry anymore.
Why do you make a grown man cry? Why do you keep trying to make a grown man cry? Can't carry no more. I can pop back down. The town portal is one of the most genius things ever invented in any game ever, everybody. What do you think? Put a 1 in the chat. You think the town portal is one of the most genius things? The second I saw that in Diablo 1, I was like, oh man, what a brilliant idea. Because that's what happens to everybody, right? Is you get stuck out in the middle everywhere. There's still a problem today, right? In New World, you're out in the middle of nowhere. All of a sudden, you're overburdened. What are you going to do? You got no town portal, bro. You got to teleport back to town. And it's only in one way. Then you have to run back out where you're going. So, yeah, the town portal, I think, that's just me. I think it's one of the most genius ideas ever. I love it, especially if you're a big fan of grabbing stuff here. Like I am. Here. +2 to dexterity, and this is plus replenishing life. So yeah, I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to get rid of that. +3 to dexterity, that's to get rid of. Let's check this one over here. That's why you want to have a lot of identification scrolls. +6 to life and poison. And this is, what is this? This is a jewel. So this is something we can be socketed. In there. This we want to sell. +10 to life. You can put it in a weapon. It does fire damage. If you put it in armor or helms, it does life. And then buckler. I'm not going to use that one either, even though that was an ethereal buckler. Smaller potions. Larger potions. And here you go. And smaller potions gone. And I can't remember if I put a larger potion there. Just get rid of these smaller potions, everybody. They just waste your inventory space. And again, we'll keep a bit more of this stuff. We'll keep grabbing little by little by little. And whatnot. And eventually, at some point, by the way, you will stop picking up the gray stuff. You will stop picking it up. But look at that. I made 3,000 gold right there. So now I'm at 11,000. So I feel like super looting is your jam if you're like me. Now look at this. We got +1 strength here. Maximum damage. We got replenished life. A lot of little goodies there. And oh, see, look, I did have some of those potions there. And again, I got mana potions. I got rejuvenation potions. Eventually, of course, you want to have mostly just some health at the beginning, and then the rest of them replenish. So you can do both at the same time. Heal your character and also do your mana if you are caster class like me. Let's check the armor again. Fire resist with 15 defense there. Now that can do 15 strength. And enhanced defense. That one's socketed at 17 defense. This is 15. And again, what's this give me? Replenish life and regenerate mana. So that's pretty good. But I could actually socket something here and get 17. This is 8. 18. Attack rating and light radius. A nice ring mail there if I wanted to have strength 36. Again, every time you come back, just give it a little look-see. Right there. And again, nothing too sexy there. You know what? Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. We already put our money away, right? We did, yes. We got all of our stuff put away. Looking good. All right, back to town portal. Let's keep grinding. Let's check that queue. Anybody see any problem with that queue number right now? Suri. Hey, Suri. Are you playing New World? Nope, nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Sorry. You crazy girl. You crazy girl. She was about to play some music, and I was like, no! Don't play any music! Yeah, I know. Suri, coming in there. And you're like, what do you mean, Kismet? Why is Suri like that? That's because every time I ask her to do some math, she always puts like 66666 at the end. I don't know what the heck. It's usually when you're dividing in thirds. Usually you'll end up with that odd 666 deal. That's in here. So this is like if you're a caster class, this is just a shooting gallery to you, bro. Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong. Let's go, baby. Now, see, sometimes, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm pressing the button. You see that? How sometimes it doesn't show me my loot. I don't know. Maybe just I'm pressing it. Oh, loot, loot, loot. More loot. Now, I might be running past some loot, too. Because I do that all the time. I forget to click the rocks. I forget to get all the loot. It happens. Again, I don't go too fast. Now, if you're like a melee class, a warrior, you don't have to be as timid as I'm being. You can literally just gather up a bunch of them and just go to town on them. You also want to know how many hits it takes at certain levels. Like if there's a mob like those archers there, and you want to see how many times it'll take to hit them first, right? So say it takes 3 hits. So I'll hit them once or twice. I'll move out of the way, and then oh, nice. I'll hit them once or twice just to see how many hits it takes, and then I'll move out of the way, and then like this. 1, whoop. 2. Oh, choose the 2. Choose the 1. I played me some Diablo, everybody. Now, just so you know, I've actually never played Diablo 2. I played a tremendous amount of Diablo 1. A lot. And I'm normally the caster class. I know it's very unusual because normally you see me as something like a warrior or paladin or some sort of hybrid class, which basically is either doing like buffing everybody else up and doing that kind of stuff like I did in a lot of other games, or I am set as a healer most of the time now. But normally I would be DPS like a glass cannon all the time. That's kind of usually my original favorite. But now my favorite is making everybody else more awesome. Now look at how we're doing. See, we got a nice map. We hit the tab key. And we run along. And we're going to definitely run into some more bosses here, I have a feeling, at some point. So we're going to need to be at the ready. See, I'm just getting her with a one-shot now. See, earlier it took me a while. Oh, look at this. Another cool thing about being a caster class is how dare you. Another good thing about being a caster class is the fact that when I shoot the firebolt, it also is also lit up. So it shows me how many enemies are there, and it shows me what's going on. And I absolutely love that about being a caster class as well.
What you need?
Let's trade. And bam, bam, bam. Get rid of all this stuff. +3 to strength. Now that actually might help me if I wanted to get to... Oh, look at this gold armor. Ooh, +2 to light radius. See, I might get that. I might get that if I was playing another character, just so I could see more and watch for people sneaking up on me. Again, get rid of all this extra stuff. And this one I would normally think about keeping, because then I could boost my strength, and then I could wear better armor and so on. But in this case, just get rid of it, everybody. Get rid of it. Save up that cash for when you really need it. And then also, every time you go in here to trade, look and see if you got any upgrades. +1 to dexterity, maximum durability. I could really use some better boots. It's +2 to life. It's not... Let's see, these are not really... Oh, see, that actually is not bad there. That's 9 with 2 sockets. Right there. See, I could buy that back, by the way, right now. See all the stuff I sold in there? I could buy that back if I wanted to. And then socket 2 things in there. I got replenished life. I got replenished life and then mana already. And it's already socketed in there, right? I forget what I socketed in there. I think that's what I socketed in there originally. So not worth getting rid of my upgrade right now. And I'm starting to get a little bit better gear here. Enhanced defense or +5 to mana. I'll take +5 to mana for now. Again, a lot of fun stuff. D2 Resurrected. Is this a remake of D2? Like they had remade a classic game like Command & Conquer? Yeah, it's beautiful. Look how nice it is. If you've never played the original Diablo, you know that it's way more pixelated than this, and it's only 800 by 600. Which actually was high resolution in those days. That was like 4K or 8K now. 800 by 600 was actually pretty big, because normally you would have 640 by 480, right? And this was 800 by 600, man. Now you're putting in those extra pixels. What do you, man, blow your mind. Of course, I'm playing on a 4K monitor right now, but there you go. There you go. And I actually have it only set to 1920 by 1080. You can go ahead and see all my options in here. I turned down 1920 by 1080 because there's really no reason for me to go any higher than that when you're playing this game anyway. And I have everything cranked up because I have a pretty decent card. I have an NVIDIA 1080. And I love to just run around. And see, the real genius of this game is if you didn't do any of the storyline, and you did nothing like I'm doing right now, which is like not doing any of the storyline because I don't know where the heck I'm going, is the fact that you could just do this all the time. I could do this endlessly, just run around and looting, shooting and looting. The original looter shooter right here. And just keep exploring caves. And these all randomized, so they're never the same when you come in. Oh, keep level 2 there. Right. Prioritize range mobs. Oh, now this is why I love you guys. You guys bring me such luck. Look at that yellow I just got. Oh, we got another ring over here too. I'm a big fan of looking at the rings. All right, look at that. That's 2 yellows, man, in 2 days. Look at this. What the heck? Looking good. What do we got there? Maximum damage, attack rating, +3 to light, and all of that. All right, all right. What do we got here? Attack rating and light radius. Is that better than anything we got? Maximum damage and +1 to strength. Now, what do we need here for strength? We need 12. So I can actually take this out. This is poison resist. And I'd probably go attack rating and then watch as our light gets... Oh, hold on. Our light radius really get bigger? Doesn't look like it did. Let's put it on and see what happens. But our attack rating went up. So that's good. All right, how are we looking? We're getting to the end here. This particular cave. All right, now did we miss any along the way? I think way up here we missed some. So let's go ahead and run back. Now, in my day, when you first started playing the game, See this map right here? That was the game. And even before that, I played games that were text. They're called MUDs now. But they're all text-based. And so you would go north and you go south, and then you would find and it would say, oh, you see a bird in a cage. And you're like, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and open the cage. And then the bird flies away. Whatever, right? It's all text-based way back in the day. Look at you sneaking in the dark there, bro. Get out of the dark. You're being so crazy. Don't need to use that manager. Don't use these unless you actually use them. I mean, actually need them. Not just use them, but until you actually need them. Big time. And you can see I'm very timid because I am a caster class. Caster classes are always the first to die. You can go in there with 50 warriors if you want, and one caster class, and somehow that caster class, even if they're in the back, they're going to die. Have a seat, bro. Alright, where's your little leader guy? Now, it should automatically pick up the gold. There we go. And I am like a completionist, right? Even though these things are all random, I'm like a completionist. I go in and I just like kill every single thing in there. Thought I'd stir something up. Stir up the hornet's nest. Well, you got potions, everybody, so you can do crazy stuff like that. Now, normally you don't want to run in and do that. You get trapped in there and you're dead as a caster class. But I like to go in and stir up the hornet's nest a little bit, see if I can get away with it. And I could. I got away with it.
Anymore.
I think you're lying. I think you're a liar, lady. I think you can carry some more. I think you could get a little something else in there. More town portals. Well, let's go. There we go. Oh, I know. Making me cry. Making me cry, Sid. I can't carry no more. Does your character not have chest armor? It does. It's just hard to see because it's gray armor and it blends in with the background. I know, it definitely does look like I don't have any. There we go. Yeah, overburden. G key shows original graphics. It does. It does. Can I show you? There you go. All right. Oh yeah, old school 800 by 600, bro. Look at that, GJ. GG. Look at the difference, man. Night and day, right? They did a phenomenal job on the redo of this game. It still has the same vibe, same feel of Diablo without changing it. It just makes it updated for a modern engine. Now, you know the game that needs that? Fallout New Vegas. Don't change nothing. Make it as good as this. I say get the people who did this on Fallout New Vegas. That's what I say. Look at that sucker. Woo, mama. Really? Only 149 for a yellow? I feel like I'm getting ripped off. All right, whatever. Oh, wait, what was that staff? Oh, man, I didn't even look. What was it? Oh, that's junk. That's junk. Oh, this ring, man. I might need that ring later. I might need just one more strength to get some armor or whatever. But let's keep at it. Now, let's go ahead and check in on New World. How we looking? 497. All right, okay, cool. We'll come back to it. Let's put that gold in there as well. Another 1,000 gold. We're now getting up there about 12,000. Got a little bunch of extra stuff there. How's our potions? Looking pretty solid. Down there, a lot of good mana potions. And we've got some rejuvenation potions. I would probably go use rejuvenation at the end here. And rejuvenation. That's what I call the Hail Mary. The Hail Mary when you're about to die. Spamming those rejuvenation potions. That's the Hail Mary. Let's get back to it. Alright, cave level 1. Have we done it? Oh, a little bit more over here in the corner. Pow! Pow, pow, pow. Again, I like to do everything in the whole entire dungeon. And you don't have to do this, everybody. You can just find the way down. Like, in a lot of Diablo, you just, you know, you run to the level 2. You go down to level 2. and so on. But this is just, I'm just grinding XP and grinding loot. There I go, and there it goes again. See, there is a little problem with the game that when I go through the town portal and I come back through, sometimes it doesn't do my thing, or I'm just pressing option when I'm going through. I don't know, maybe it's a bad habit of mine that I'm now getting. But it kind of feels like it's doing it on its own. That every time I go through. Maybe just when I'm using the tab key. I don't know. Oh, hello. Oh, look out. These are multiple hits. Oh, now I'm frozen. Booyah. Gotta level up. By the way, one of the cool things about level ups is the fact that you do get fully healed. And you get your mana back. A couple more yellows there. That was definitely worth it. What do we got going on here? Anything I can click on? A whole bunch of treasure, man. Grab that treasure, girl. It's like a giant stack of treasure. What the heck? Look at all that stuff. Grab it. Alright, let's see. New stats. Where I want to go. Energy or some vitality? Kind of feeling a little vitality action. I think I'm actually going to put an extra point in there so we get that 15 by default. And we're going all in. We're going all in, everybody. We're going to be a glass cannon. Fireball getting there. Lightning spells. Still want to go heavy fireball. Again, you can respec this at some point. But I'm just going to go in all in on that fireball. Again, just get that loot, bro. Just sitting on the ground, man. Just sitting on the ground. So you're looking for the bosses. That's basically what I just fought right there. That was a boss. They're usually different color than the other mobs as you go along. So found another boss going this way. And my goal is not to get overwhelmed or get too close to mobs. Try not to get too close. This is doubling back. Now normally when I play, by the way, I play like this. This is how I play with the map up. Because I can see two things at the same time. Oh my god, look, look, see? That's what happens when my thing gets messed up. I leave loot behind. I leave it behind. Now some of you are like, Kismet, why are you playing Diablo 2 and no New World? Well, it's because I'm waiting in the queue. Because I'm a kind person, everybody. I don't just sit in game while I'm AFK or while I'm sleeping and make my character jump while I'm sleeping. I get out of the game so others can play, and then I will sit in queue just as happily as ever and wait for my turn to play the game. This way I am not just monopolizing the game. And I've got plenty of other games to play. Believe me, I got hundreds of games I haven't even played yet. Holy mackerel, look at that one. +1 strength, +6 mana, lightning resist, attacker takes damage of 1%. I think that's going to be better than my little +5 mana. What do you guys think? That is nice. Oh, I think I clicked it twice. That is so nice that I accidentally clicked it twice. That's pretty sweet. All right, that's a definite keeper. Oh my god, look at that one too. 10% chance to cast 3 charged bolts, +10% faster recovery rate, +1 dexterity, which I don't really need, fire resist, poison resist, and +2 to light radius. I think that is probably better than my 2 boots. I'm just, just a wild guess. I'm just throwing it out there as a possibility that it might be better. Now all these little potions, I'll get rid of those and just keep these ones here. We need to look at our town portal. We got 1 left, so I want to go ahead and buy some more town portals. We don't have any in here. And we got yellows now. We're really cranking on some yellows. Yellow there. I'd love to have some yellow gloves. We're also looking for nicer weapons. Now, I find eventually that you do want to get your strength up, even on your caster classes, so that you can wear some of this stuff. Remember that even if it's a caster class, it's not limited in the type of armor you can wear. Only by your actual stats are you limited by. Let's go see what she's got over here, because I'm getting up there in cash. I'm about 12,000, but I do need let's say 2 more identifiers. I forget how many these hold. What's the maximum these things can hold? I forget. Because at some point, I'm going to go full ham on these, everybody. And I'll have as many as you can have in one tomb. I think it's 10, right? Is it 10? You know what? Let's just go find out. Let's right-click to get these. Earn up some cash. We're at 8. No, it's more than 10. More than 10. It's 11. It's 20. There we go. Thank you, Ro. Thanks for reminding me. It's 20. Yeah, I usually just go full ham and keep them at 20 at some point, and then when I get low down to 1 or 2, then I'll just buy all the way up to 20 again. And then you'll have to think about it for a while. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Attack or resistance. Trash speed, frozen armor, and damage. And then, what do we got here? Nothing truly exceptionally special. Again, oh, this one not bad. Again, when it's a different color, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for those nicer things. This is 8,000. This is level 12. Again, so I just keep leveling up. Keep putting that money in the bank. Keep putting it away, and then later on you buy yourself something sweet, or even better. I find most of the time by the time I have the cash to buy the thing that I want, I have already gotten it as a drop. That does happen a lot. That is for sure. Guitar. Let's get that. Okay. More. Trying to get some loot here. And alright, so I kind of feel like we've done the bulk of the dungeon there. And I see some more up here that I can do. Oh, there's somebody I missed right there. And I'm sure some of you peeps are like Diablo 2 pros. You're like, Kismet, man, I could tell you everything you wanted to know, and I appreciate it. But you know, I just kind of fuddling around with Diablo 2 here. Again, I'm in no hurry. I don't need to, you know, rush through the game. I heard people that basically already finished the whole entire Diablo 2. They played the whole game, did all the questing, they ran all the way to the end, and now they done. Well, congrats on that, but man, I mean, the game just came out just a bit ago. I think it was last week, actually. Rushed all the way to the end. Me, I take my time. Let's see, that was the entrance. That is one humongous dungeon, everybody. I think it's this way. Is where we were going. And we got another shrine right here. Yeah, we're going way down this way. Okay, now what's happening right now is she's walking really slow because my stamina has gone down, so I'm waiting for that. Now, again, there are stamina potions. I don't think I have any. No, we don't have any. But there are some stamina potions. Oh, and I forgot to put them potions away, too. Those mana potions. My bad. So we know where we're going here. We don't need the map now. I'm left-clicking, by the way, to run. Let's go try out level 2. She feels like she might got some skills. Now, what you do is you try out the first few mobs. You get ready to run back in if they're too OP. All right? First few mobs. Let's go. Oh, boy. She is a purple. Okay, not bad, not bad. So that's about 3 or 4 hits. Oh, God. 3 hits. Still not dead. 4 hits. So, yeah, she's a 4-hit shot. Again, this is Diablo, everybody. You figure out how many hits it takes. You start getting overwhelmed, you run. You run and pump those... Oh, there's a green right there. Which means they're going to be higher level. And potions, just in case. By green, I mean like here, this is a boss mob. See, and that's where you get your good stuff. Again, eventually you'll stop picking up this little stuff. You'll stop picking this stuff up and just get the good stuff. Oh, wow. Got hit by a trap or something. Got that guy. Alright. Gold now. Whenever I run out of ability to do stuff, it's time for a town portal. Pretty awesome. I wish I had that in New World. I wish I had a town portal in New World, bro. I'd really be making some money. Imagine how much stuff you could collect. You go out, cut down a bunch of trees, town portal, drop your stuff in the bank, and then come back right away where you left off. Pretty cool. All right, that's Assassin. This is unidentified. So this is worth 19. Now, if I use one of these scrolls to sell it, how much are these scrolls selling for? Let's go look. Let's go see if we're going to get our value out of identifying a thing that's worth 19.
The order welcomes you.
Trade. Okay, it's 80. It's 80 for an identify scroll. All right, so now we know. Back over here to my buddy. Now, I go to this guy because he's the closest to the town portal. Though I could go to the blacksmith just as much. Then trade. Okay, so this is worth 19. So if we identify it, this is going to cost me 80. And now it's worth 70. So it's actually not worth actually identifying. Here, this is 32. We identify that. That's 587. That was totally worth it. 587 for sure. Now, I think I got something a bit better there. Hit recovery is a pretty great thing. What do we got down here? We got a big potion? Yeah, let's put a big potion down there. And then all these other potions. Let's do all that little stuff. This is actually, this money adds up, man. That potion money, that adds up to big time. Over there, and then keep your big potions over here for a while. Now, if all of a sudden you got a full inventory of potions over here, everybody, empty that out every now and again. Because you could be making some serious cash. And you can see I'm making about 1,000 each time I come back and forth. And I'm looking for unique items, yellows and things like that, as I go along. And there's even better items. Oh, I already talked to that guy. There's even better items as well that I could do along the way. So there we go. I can hold 20. I haven't been able to play at all, but I have the next few days off, so hoping I can actually get through the queue. Well, there you go, Big JP. Just imagine that if you're going to play at 5 o'clock, you start your queue at 12 noon. That's how it goes. That's what I did, right? I started mine several hours ago. About 4 hours ago now. Let's see, we're hours in. Yeah, so about 4 hours. So 4 hours ago I started it. I'm 304. I'd say I'm probably 30 minutes away from getting in there at 300, roughly. So again, I'm just playing some Diablo 2. I'm sure all of you have no excuse. I'm sure you have 100 games in your Steam library that you have not played, just like me. I still have the Command and Conquer redone, Age of Empires, all those redos still to play. And I love those series. Those are some of my favorite series of all time. See, look, there's some sword there that I can't see because it turned it off when I teleported back. That's not me, everybody. That's the town portal doing that. Oh, I love this. Watch this. They're all pigeonholed right through this corner. I love it when they're pigeonholed there. And charm. Oh, this is dollar bills, everybody. Dollar. Hey, how dare you? Hey. Man, their casting range is crazy. This is why I give myself tons of mana, everybody. I'm just a fireball machine. I can fireball all day. Again, if you notice, I'm not even using my potions, everybody, because I also have regen. Oh my goodness, look at that. Holy mackerel. All right, let's just run around and get the gold first. All right, well, that was worth it. Holy mackerel. A lot of loot. Now, whenever you see that, everybody, you want to stop for a second, see what you got, right? Again, oh, I'm out of identify scrolls. Let's see, what do we want to do? Charm or ring? I would say ring would be the first thing. +1 dexterity. Bah. Bah. And then also more town portal action. Let's go. Let's go sell this stuff off. Again, just building up cash little by little. But you'll see me start to switch here. Probably right about now is probably a good time to probably switch out and stop picking up all these potions. I got way... Oh, look at this. Oh, that's like a regular healing potion. This is a light healing potion. Now, this should be your go-to here at the end. This is your Hail Mary right there. Right there. And I'm starting to get those nicer potions. Need to get me some identification scrolls. Get rid of these. Again, look at these. Getting those nicer ones now. Put those in there. Don't save them for a rainy day. Today is the rainy day. Every day is the rainy day. Don't need dexterity. 1350. That was a good run. Good run. I still got some more identification scrolls. So let's go over here. I'm not even done with that dungeon. I'm not even halfway done with that dungeon. Already getting tons of gold. Now again, if I'd stop picking everything up, I could just keep going and going and just pick up the really nice stuff instead of picking up all the little stuff and selling it and whatnot. Scroll of Identify. We are going to go ham on this sucker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just burn up our cash. That we just got. With those ID scrolls. Alright, and then we're at 17 ID scrolls there. Alright, let's identify that. Now, even if I lose money, I still go ahead and do it. Grand Charm of Balance. Plus 12% faster hit recovery. That's not bad. Plus 1 strength. That's okay. But that's not bad right there. And then a whole bunch of random stuff. Now, I don't need to sell that stuff. I got plenty of cash right now. And my mana's looking good. I'm still pretty well balanced versus the stuff that I'm taking on. So I'm going to go ahead and just stack up the stuff. Over to there. I got no money to transfer. What was this again? This was strength. Extra gold from monsters. Resist. Faster recovery. Alright, now so I'm kind of backlogging some stuff. Life and whatnot. So if I do get something that's socketed, I can use those to socket stuff in there. As well. I'm just going to keep at it. You're at 989. Well, there we go. I'd say about 989 is about an hour or two. I'd say about maybe an hour every 500. And it's going to be different on every server. Sometimes you can be number 500 and get in within 15 minutes. And that's because, oh, wow, look at all that gold. Because of the rotation of people coming in and out of the server. And if people are getting out when they're not playing, then it actually makes it easier. And then if those people get out when they're done playing and then the new other people come in, then you don't have such a huge queue. But some people are selfish, everybody. Don't get triggered about it, though. Don't get upset. Don't bring the negativity. Oh, my goodness. I love having lots of loot. Just stay focused, right? See, stay positive about it. It'll work itself out in the long run. Oh, work itself out. Bam, look at that guy. A bunch of arrows in him. Now look, see this? This is calling you to run down in there. When you run down in there, all of a sudden like 50 guys on you. So I'm very timid because I'm a caster, light wearer. I don't have to actually click on it. I can just run through there. I have a small dungeon on this side, but you never know. The whole other side could be very large, and there's no way down. All right, so that's it. That's it for that dungeon. I don't see any other ways down. I don't see any other things, so that's it. GG. We did the whole dungeon. We did the whole dungeon in the thing. We did the thing with the thing and the more stuff of the thing. I know you guys don't want to hear me do it. Hell, you want to be a streamer pal there, Blast Cat? Okay, awesome. I hope you understand what that's all about. That's where you can go ahead and I will add you to my Discord, and you can shout out your stream on my Discord. And you never know, you might find some new peeps come in, hang out in your stream, show you some love. I call that the Kismet Love Train. Love to help other streamers as well. Make sure that you do follow the instructions in there. Now, if that's not what you want, if you didn't know what that was all about, feel free to let me know, and I'll go ahead and give you your redemption points back. But that's pretty much what that is. That's me trying to help out other people, streamers, as so many others help me get where I am here on Twitch. And I'm actually a partner streamer here on Twitch. I know, it's pretty wild. 50 years old, 51 years old now, and a partner streamer on Twitch and all of that. There you go. At 92, I think I figured out my timing for getting in. There you go, Blast Cat. Get in there and get her done, bro. Get in there and make it happen. Kismet, you're saying she was a 4-hit die monster? D&D nerds for the win. I know! Oh, Ro knows that reference! Yeah, that is a Dungeons & Dragons reference. Look at you go, man. Wow. Wow, that is old school. Any giveaways going for D2 Res? I'm almost 40% of those. I don't have any giveaways for Diablo 2, but I am going to give away a $25 Amazon gift card. And thus, you could take that gift card and use that toward Diablo 2. So there you go. You can kind of do it. There's always SOJ to find. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I love about it. You can play it endlessly forever. There is an end to it. There is a storyline. And look at that. It's annihilated. Come on, you little suckers. Don't get too far away from your caster guy, or I'm going to smoke him, and he won't res you. Whoop, 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 whoop. I see you sneaking up on me. Ooh, those guys aren't getting one-shotted. If I see they're not getting one-shotted, again, I'm just clicky, clicky, click, click, and this is why I got my run turned on all the time. And if you didn't notice, I looked down at my stamina. When I clicked here, I click, and I look down real quick. That's to see what my stamina bar is at. Because I don't want to run out of stamina with 15 people on me, because I'm going to die as a caster typically. But I could, go heavy strength as well and be shooting off fireballs and have like the heaviest armor if I want. I'll have a very small mana pool, but I will definitely have tons and tons of armor. And I know that you guys are playing the Necromancer and doing all that fun summoning and all of that. I just like to be a fireball shooting machine because it's super fun to do that. Why you no die, bro? Alright, now what I'm going to do is transition. I'm going to do one more here. I'm going to transition from stopping to pick those up now. Now I'm just going to go start wailing on all these guys. Cast really fast, too. Right? And so, actually, it's really hard for me not to pick everything up. It's very, very hard for me not to pick stuff up. I'm a super looter. It's very difficult. Like this. So nearby, it said, again, on our quest here. What's our thing for quest? Q, duh. I'm looking for this. Look for Blood Raven in the burial grounds next to the Cold Plains. So I'm trying to go to the burial grounds. Right? And this is Black Tower beyond the Dark Wood. Burial grounds. I do not know where that is. You see that timing, everybody? That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome timing. So I literally ran into the burial grounds right when I was saying that. That's pretty awesome. Now, expect some big resistance. Let's go. Oh, okay. This looks like some burial grounds to me. I don't know about you guys. And, alright, here we go. Here we go. Get that identify scroll. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god, look at that. Took out half my health. Run out of there.
Rest now, Blood Raven.
Preserved head.
I can't carry anymore.
Stop making a grown man cry, lady. That's called the old fireball spam, everybody. You like that? It's just like boom, 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 boom. That's why you have your cast rate up really high. So you can just completely rock that. All right, return to Kisha for a reward. All right, I'm going to do it. How about that? Let's go. Bam, town portal. And again, I find these games pretty easy after a while, because you've been playing so much. Ooh, we're 90 to go. Then we're going to play some New World again and have some fun. Now again, see, someone else got to get in the game while I was out of it. They've been getting to play it for hours on end. while I've been sleeping and then also playing some Diablo 2.
Yes.
And then I'll get my turn, right? Kind of like waiting in turn. Now, how many of you have played a game? Oh, look at that head. How many of you played a game and had to wait in line to kill the boss mob? How many of you? I have waited for endless hours. How many of you waited in World of Warcraft where you were hiding and waiting for that invisible tiger to spawn, right? Which takes like 8 hours for it to spawn. I actually had 2 of those, by the way, in one of my characters. That's how hardcore. I actually sat there, I think it was like 2 days straight, just waiting for that tiger. I forget what the name of that tiger is in World of Warcraft in the vanilla version. And then you get that tiger, and then he's invisible. So you're invisible. He's invisible, and then boom, you're sitting there wiping stuff out. Or you're not invisible, and you send your invisible tiger to go get the healers. So it interrupts him. All of a sudden, the healer's like, I got a tiger on me out of nowhere. Yeah, that's really bad. When it happened to me, I thought, oh, man, that's a genius idea. I'm going to do that to other people. And it works great. It really does. All right, let's see. More mana. Look, we're getting the nicer potions there, too. What do we got here? 225. Is that worth identifying? Oh, absolutely. That's only 80 to put in there. Now it's 236. Okay. What do we got here? Unidentified necromancer only. So we can go ahead and use that preserved head right there. For that's a lot of stuff, everybody. That's a lot of stuff there. I'll probably end up just selling it. But let's go talk to the lady and get our rewards because we actually did some storyline. Look at me go. Doing my thing. Who the heck am I talking to again? I don't even remember. I don't remember who I'm talking to. Kaisha. That's my girl over here. That's up here in the center. Where's she at? Right here. All right. Let's talk to her.
Good evening. I can hardly believe that you've defeated Bloodraven. Though she was once my closest friend, I pray that her tortured spirit remains banished forever. You have earned my respect, stranger, and the allegiance of the rogues. I have placed several of my best warriors at your disposal.
Sweet. Sweet. Higher. All right, check it out. Now we get it going on. I didn't even know you could do that, everybody, because I've never played this all the way through. I have played just a little bit. And that's because I own 2 original copies when the game was released on day 1 of release of Diablo 2. And they are still shrink wrapped since the day it was launched. Years ago, like a decade ago. I can't remember. How long ago was this game actually originally launched? Let's ask Google. Diablo 2, the original. Let's check that wiki. Let's check that wiki from way back. 2000. Oh my God, it was a couple decades ago. So literally for 20 years, Diablo 2 has sat in my garage in the original packaging, in the original boxes, and have never been opened. I know. I bought 2 copies because I usually buy a bunch of copies. Like I own like 8 copies of Diablo, the original one, 16 copies of Quake because I would play over the LAN because I'm the best boss ever. How would you like to play games at work, everybody? That's what I'd let them do. You get your work done? Go for it. Play some games, bro. Play some games. We'll play some games afterwards. We'll play some games on the weekend. Invite giant LAN parties. We move everything out of the way. Put our network down. Have network tournaments and playing games. Yeah, that's me. I was that guy. You should have known me when I was younger. We'd played some games, bro. We would have played some games back in the day. That's smart because they're worth a lot. I don't even know where they are. I don't even know where they are in there. It's like a maze in there. But yeah, I definitely want to hire somebody. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. Gold cost. Who we hiring? Ellie. She's level. I don't want no low-level noobs. We've got Inner Sight. Illuminates nearby enemies, making them easier to hit for you and your party. Oh, right. I like that. And then magically enhance your arrows with bolts with fire. Oh, I like that one. These all the same. Illuminates nearby enemies. Illuminates. Okay, that's all illumination action. Skill level 2. These are all skill level 1. I definitely want the skill level 2. And then over here, this is skill level 1. This is level 2. Level 2. Now, this is why you wonder why I save up my cash. This is why I save it up. Let's see. She's a level 7 and costs 160. 160. 240. Why do you cost 240? Let's see. Attack rating plus 19%. Did I get that sneeze in time? Hopefully I did. I don't know. My button is like broken. I'm telling you, I've pressed this mute button so many times that I have to press it multiple times for it to work. And I pressed it pretty hard that time. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up with that. Let's check that queue, though, everybody. Oh, we logging in. We logging in, everybody. I think. What do you guys think? I'm going to go for the expensive one. I don't know. There must be a reason why it's just so much. Plus 19%. Let's look at the other one here. 19%. Magically enhances your arrows with fire. 90% fire damage 3 to 6. And this is 5 to 6. Yeah, she does more damage. All right, I'm hiring you. Come on, how do I hire you? Double click. This merchant will replace your current one. Okay. Oh, I got a new friend. I think I might have got a free one. I got a new friend, everybody. I got a new friend. You gonna follow me around everywhere you go? Oh, you were gonna follow me around. I got a companion. As long as she doesn't die, and if she does die, well, guess what? I'll just hire another one. So that's a little heartless there. A little heartless, but it's time to play some New World, everybody. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and save and exit. On out of Diablo 2. Great game, everybody. I really like it. But you know what I like doing a little bit more, and that is some New World. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.